Today on Rappler. The palace clarifies President Marcos's Singapore F1 trip was partly official, partly personal. Filipinos say social media influencers, bloggers, and vloggers spread false information about politics and the government. Human rights groups denounce a court's denial of Maria Ressa's cyber libel conviction appeal. NASA nudges an asteroid from its path in an anti-doomsday test. Ateneo de Manila University leads Philippine schools in world ranking. British singer Rex Orange County is charged with 6 counts of sexual assault. And K-pop girl group STAYC is heading to Manila. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin clarifies President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s visit to Singapore for the Formula One Grand Prix was semi-official with some expenses covered by the government. Bersamin makes the clarification at the budget hearing for the Office of the President and the Presidential Management Staff. Bersamin says some expenses had been paid from public coffers, but that it was impossible to distinguish which items had been charged to the government or covered by the Marcos family. Bersamin earlier defended Marcos over the trip, which took place a week after Super Typhoon Karding hit the country, saying the president was entitled to private time. The president visited the city-state during the F1 weekend from September 30 to October 2 with his family. Among Filipino adults, majority or 58% say social media influencers, bloggers, and vloggers spread false information about politics and the government, a Pulse Asia survey finds. Meanwhile, 40% believe journalists are peddlers of false political information. National-level politicians and local politicians are also perceived as peddlers of false political information at 37% and 30% respectively. Most of the respondents, or 86% of Filipino adults, say false news or fake news is a problem in the Philippines. Almost all of the respondents, or 90% of Filipino adults, have read, heard, and/or watched fake political news. Of the 90%, 68% said they read, heard, or watched it on the internet or social media. Human rights groups denounced the Court of Appeal's denial of the appeal filed by Nobel Peace Prize laureate and Rappler CEO Maria Ressa and former Rappler researcher Reynaldo Santos Jr. over their cyber libel conviction. Rights group Karapatan says the CA's rejection was proof that press freedom is in peril in the Philippines. In Defense of Human Rights and Dignity Movement, or iDefend, says a free and independent press is crucial in the quest for justice. The Committee to Protect Journalists also condemns the CA decision, with Asia Program Coordinator Beli Yi saying no journalist should be punished for daring to speak truth to power. Ressa, Santos, and their lawyers intend to appeal the case to the Supreme Court. It's a Hollywood movie plot come true. NASA successfully nudges an asteroid from its natural path in a proof-of-concept mission. Last September, the space agency deliberately crashed the DART spacecraft into an egg-shaped asteroid named Dimorphos, roughly the size of a football stadium. It marks the first time humanity has altered the motion of a celestial body. In a news briefing, NASA unveiled telescope findings that confirm the spacecraft achieved its primary objective, changing the direction of an asteroid through sheer kinetic force. The $330 million test mission is designed to prevent a potential doomsday meteorite collision with Earth. The Ateneo de Manila University is the country's top university based on the latest Times Higher Education World University ranking. Ateneo places in the 351 to 400 bracket, overtaking the University of the Philippines, placed at 801 to 1,000. UP had led the Philippine universities in the rankings in previous years. Last year, UP was at the 601 to 800 bracket. De La Salle University and Mapua University also make it to the list, placing at 1,201 to 1,500 and 1,501 above respectively. The THE World University Rankings 2023 includes 1,799 universities across 104 countries and regions, making it the largest and most diverse university rankings to date. British singer Rex Orange County is charged with 6 counts of sexual assault. Rex Orange County, whose real name is Alexander James O'Connor, allegedly assaulted a woman on 6 separate occasions. The assaults allegedly took place in the West End while riding a taxi, while 3 more instances allegedly took place at his home in Notting Hill. O'Connor denies all accusations at court in London on Monday, October 10. O'Connor is unconditionally bailed ahead of his 3-day trial set for January 3, 2023. Rex Orange County is a pop, hip-hop, jazz singer-songwriter who initially blew up due to his features in rapper Tyler the Creator's 2017 album, Flower Boy. Filipinos wits, this is now your chance to meet Stacy. Concert promoter New Wave Events and Productions announces the K-pop girl group will hold its first fan meeting in the Philippines. The event is set for December 3 at the EVM Convention Center. Details such as ticketing prices and selling dates have yet to be announced. Stacy is a 6-member girl group that made its debut in November 2020 under High Up Entertainment. It is known for hit songs Beautiful Monster, ASAP, and Stereotype. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.